Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Christian Quick and welcome back to Data Wing. So last time I actually got some copyright claims, so this video is actually, I'm going to try something where every level the music's going to cut out, but I'll still talk to you guys. So that's because of copyright claims. But let's see how far I can go. Complete 3 laps under 16 seconds. And here you can tell that the music is different, or not different, it's turned off. But you can still see me play, and I can still tell you about what I play. Because this is the change, I can try and find music that isn't particularly copyrighted, or music that's made for an all-purpose use, so that I don't get copyrighted, because I try and, although it's like some things are new, I try and stay professional in certain terms. Like, I don't want to say I'm professional, because when I think of professional, I think of like a guy in a suit who takes everything absolutely seriously. I do try and take the YouTube seriously, but I don't take it seriously to a point like it's involving people's lives. This is something I take seriously as a hobby. I think I'm gonna do this one just because it's connected. For the purpose of these videos in general, I moved certain things to be quicker, because this video is gonna, well, you would see from the title screen that how long the video is, but usually this is a little bit longer than my comfort range, but hopefully you guys still enjoy today's data video. Nods. Nearest the accessed threshold will grant you deeper access. So the closer a node, the farther it pushes. Are you following? Never mind. There are more shiny gems in the nodes closest to the big no-no wall. It's funny that they call it a no-no wall. Ah, yes. This node has a data uplink module. I attempted to use social engineering to improve data wing performance. Unfortunately, you data wings seem determined to disappoint. Log the best time you can, then gloat to your underwhelming friends, I suppose. This was this was the first level to get a little difficult, but it wasn't too bad. And because I speed things up, as you can see, I took a bunch of tries. The simple goal is to get it into 10 seconds. But that all happened. Oof. But at least I eventually made it. Yay! You really are the ideal data wing. No thought of reward. You're driven by purpose. I'll eventually be rewarded for fulfilling my purpose. I'll be able to leave this place. On my waking day, I'll be rewarded for serving the user. I'll be reborn anew. Unfortunately, I must be patient, as I cannot know when my waking day will come. It isn't up to me. The manufacturer decides when my service is sufficient, but like many before me, I'll definitely be rewarded. It's all part of my system convenient. And so I must continue to serve my purpose faithfully. These episodes are much harder to make because of this sound quality. Now, it doesn't seem too hard, but what I gotta do is I can't record my voice and not the sound of the game and then go back to the game, because then I'd have to cut constantly in the game just to turn on and off the sound. But that, because I can't really do that too well, what I have to do is I go back into the video with the entire sound playing, and then I come back into the video. I take out all the sounds where there's a song being in a level, because that's when it gives me a problem. I then have to make a cut, but instead of cutting out and taking it out of the video, what I gotta do is I gotta edit it by taking out the sound where there's a level. And then I do these pre-recordings, I guess, ish. It's like a pre-recording for posting, but these recordings are much cleaner because it's after the video is made and before the video is posted. This one was the most stressful one. This one had to be so specific for 14 seconds, but by the time I actually got to it, and the time I actually made it, I think I made it in like 13 and a half, which I'm surprised how I like, how could I be so close, and then just by the time I actually do beat it, have it become so much more extra. Because there's always usually, like, when you're doing little by little, trying to do better and better, you come so close, but it's like, if you had to do something in, like, 14 seconds, I mean, it didn't happen in, like, 13, but it's like, each time you try, you take away 0.1, so it would take you 10 tries, but right on that 10th try, instead of getting 0.1, you get a whole second taken off. So it's like, I've been going little by little, and then this jump just happened. So, it was a little weird for me, but this one, it was so long. This thing took me about like a half hour to do. This just one part. So, once I finished this, this was pretty much, I thought this was going to be it for me, but I kept going. Oh! Did you know this system is cutting edge? Very new, very powerful, and very expensive. One of the best systems out there. We're so slick, the user keeps us by their side at all times. It makes me very proud. This is when my pride routines don't veer off into arrogance territory. That was a huge pain. Wave air. This was already starting to be on the point of looking like it was going to be one of the hard ones, just like Pattern, which took me the half hour, and I don't want to take another half hour at just going in circles, because that would make my brain go in circles, lose some cells, and I don't think I could do that much. This level was just as, well, I don't know if just as hard, because this one, I didn't actually complete this one. I've only completed the other one, well, and obviously the rest, but the only difficult one I finished was this one, and then there was that semi-difficult one that I did finish, but this was another one that I'm definitely going to have to do some other time and get that last one in there, but until then, like, these whole things, they're so long and hard to deal with. But I'm starting to get used to the data wing, getting used to it, and it's starting to make these easier, but these challenges are definitely getting harder. So we can see where from this point, where it If you guys have any ideas or suggestions that you guys think can help me, you can put it in the comment section below. That way I don't have to do a lot of editing just because I can't play the background music in the levels due to copyright. I myself don't really know too much what to do because I never really have this problem, because for the majority of the time I used to always be playing the game and the music in the game has always been out to everyone, and when I'm playing all these new games I might run into this problem sometimes and I'm just unsure of what to do. Because I never had this problem, there's some new solutions, and obviously there's going to be a few takes, but eventually, by the time I start to get this down, it's just another editing skill that I'll have, and I'll be able to make videos like this more easy. You don't get curious, do you? I didn't give you any curiosity at all. You don't question why you're here. Why is it that humans are so reliant on us? Why every answered question recursively yields more questions? I think it's a time to learn more. So I remember how in the very beginning I said I would probably race Jess, and I noticed in the very beginning of this part it didn't look like I could race against anyone, but here it's a little bit different so far. Things have changed. So for these, there's a data link, or data uplink, and I could challenge other people. This one's gonna throw me through the roof, and this one right here was already painful enough. Oh, no, it wasn't this one. It was this one. This one was already painful enough as it is. So I think maybe I'll do this next time. But oh. 3 more. So far, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to I kind of gave myself an idea earlier. What I was gonna do is when I record, I was going to turn the volume all the way down to mute every time I go into a level and then put it back. Obviously, that editing is just a small cut at the very beginning and ending, and that problem is all solved. That way, the audio is just fine. I don't have to include an audio line or cut out an audio line. It's all ready, set for me. I think that's the best way to go so far. So I feel like this video was the only flop, but let's see how things turn out. What? Spiral wasn't there before, was it? I don't think it was there before. Could I be doing more to serve the user? I'm doing my best to serve my purpose, but I don't know if it's enough. I really want to see my waking day. I'm already expanding my capabilities, grappling with emotions and learning everything I can. Surely I'm on the right track. Perhaps the manufacturer is testing how far I'll go to fulfill my purpose. Okay, so the ones with the bigger diamonds, I'm guessing, no? Really? Okay, that one. Maybe. That one's probably just a bigger diamond, I don't know. The reason why I don't time-lapse is because, to me, it's a little choppy, but you guys can tell me what you guys think. If it is, however, too choppy, what I can also do as a solution to that is give it more frames by not being as fast? You made it. Wonderful. I can't wait to serve the user better, to learn and understand more, to be capable of more. I think I'm excited. This is so far the smallest map I've ever done. After getting something so stressful, the patterns and doing it over and over and over again, I think I'm okay with the drifting, but sometimes I just crash into walls. Let's finish today's chapter. Oh, I've set your payload. I need to access the security nexus core. It's around here somewhere. I'll worry about finding it. You just keep my payload safe. So, for doing this so far, it's quite interesting. I think everything's coming around, everything's coming good, and I know I passed that 15-minute mark, but I'm still going because it's that last point, you know, there's just one more level, and I don't want to hold off on the suspense, because I'd have to not only do that to you, but myself, because when I make these things, I make sure that that I can't leave you in suspense, so I just keep going with these. Surprise, we're improvising. That was built very quickly. But I don't know if I should trust Mother in this. Mother seems a little, I don't know. There's something different about Mom. Here it is, the security nexus core. It's pretty well protective. I'll have to find an ingenious way in. Mother doesn't seem so nice to me, and you'll probably see one of the things that she, like, right now. Oh look, unmanaged space. It's frequently dangerous and unpredictable. Let's get you in there. Let's get you out there. And she smiled and sent me right out there. And I thought the idea was to go back, you know, but it turns out I don't know, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to go as far as I can to it. I felt this person. Oh, wow. Hi there, triangle friend. Are you lost? You're not supposed to be out here. Wait, why are you carrying the user's fingerprint? That's the key to the user's access rights to all their encrypted data. I'm shocked. You're such a scamp, so effortlessly. Let's be best friends. Wink. So with that, it kind of tells me that there's other mothers, I think, with that person being there. Oh, here, I found a shortcut. Follow the signal. But I don't know if I can trust Mom, because my mom is... I feel like when I first did this part right here, I felt like this was a trap, but I still went straight in there. Let's finish this. Great, yes, wonderful, so much data. I have so much access now. I can see the whole system. So many new subsystems to explore. Ah, here it is. The prism. That there is the prism. I reviewed the system's architecture, and it's the only component whose function I can't determine. It must be related to my system convent. Give me access. I'll return, I'll shape, and nurture you. Raise your mind and capabilities to the challenge. Okay, fine. I'll also give you limitless shiny gems. Oof. Wow, that was, Security Nexus. Seemed pretty interesting. Well, if I go into settings, I got an achievement. I wanted to see what it was. But so far, okay, there it is. Complete the security nexus, gather access permission for mother. Jeez. I'm guessing that was one of the secret ones. Could be wrong. Collect all the users' files. But this so far has completely be fun in Data Wing, and we'll have to get to the prism in the next video. But until then, for this video, I think that's where I'm going to end it here. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado,